Nah, you gotta leave the house with high socks, bro. You can't be going out the house with ankle socks.
Brandon, you cannot be leaving the house in ankle socks. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharp Type of 10 in Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same, here at 10 Here at 10 Trap. This nigga's. I wish y'all can see what my girl is doing right now. Here at 10 Trap News Network. It's like a new excuse. We back in this thing. We back in this thing. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at 10 Trap News Network. It's that good news you could use. It's like getting Alejito. You're not finna get nobody's Alejito. Big dog, tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that, get tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a subscribe for everything we got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. I know you ain't finna get nobody's college. Big dog, TRAPNEWSNETWORX Trap News Network. Hit us up. Get into that. You ain't got into that. They got Brandon on the phone going over his squabbly wobbly drop it like it's hot. He took at the No Jumper office over the weekend, and ADAM22 is not making this loss easier for Brandon. We finna get into this content. I don't want to further ado. Let's get into it. Let's get
Adam, I don't want to see that no more, brother.
This is bad, huh?
That's bad.
I gotta get
ready
a blower,
for action. If you in the field, you need to have the you feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Not after the way the Raza was disrespected the other day. You can't have socks that.
Yo, but Brandon, I feel like the elephant in the room that nobody's talking about is that I'm sure that there was a time when you were in better shape, but as time has gone on, you have become more and more round, and it's a little bit difficult to not get knocked on your ass when you have sort of a round shape. And I think
Brady, he calling you fat, bro.
Your
basically calling him fat.
Your Snorlax type silhouette that you now have might be part of the problem. Like if we drop 50, if we drop 100, maybe we won't be so easy to knock over.
Are you skipping leg day?
No, father time, bro.
No, bro. If Brandon has bad footwork, that nigga was heavy on his feet.
Oh, that's a real thing.
What have you physically done as the head dog at No Jumper with all these people calling you out, talking crazy to you, all that? You haven't done anything but run and say, I'm going to call the police. You want to uplick on...
Ooh. That's why they be calling you ADAM12. Because you be calling the police, big dog. You hold that L.
Freaking king pill just because he pushed you a little bit, bro. Stop it.
But I'm not trying to be...
Ouch. Ouch. Marcus. You are a Marcus. Marcus. You are a Marcus. Mark. You are a Mark. Us. You are a Marcus. Lord. Mark. King. Wait, hold on. Lord Markington. That is you. Lord Markington. Sheesh. Busterism.
In the like, who's the toughest conversation, I'm just giving you advice, which is that you maybe should become a little bit more slender, and then it will be harder to knock you on your butt.
When people who bout it is talking, people who ain't bout it just be quiet, Adam. That's the problem. People don't let...
This is why Adam doesn't like Brandy. Because imagine one of y'all hosts getting at you like this, and this nigga's really getting at you. And if it was face to face, Brandon to get at Adam, and Adam wouldn't do nothing. That nigga said, when people are talking, the people that are not talking, just be quiet. Adam, be quiet. Oh my God. You, my friend, hold the L. Hold the L, big dog. Hold the L.
Giving you access, made you privy to conversations that you could never have.
I feel like we're having like two separate conversations where I'm giving you like a weight loss advice conversation, and you're telling me that I'm not tough enough, which I know I'm not like a brawler. That's why I myself didn't take part in the boxing matches. Although I have said that I would like to do jiu-jitsu. I think we should definitely do that.
To be fair, like
MMA, sure.
No, props to Brandon. Like I said earlier, for being down to just run a random page like that. That's dope. Now we got to be honest.
That Brandon just pretty much marked out Adam. Low key, yeah. And he humbled up real quick. Like, chill out, my nigga. Before you get socked on, you can get whooped out here.
Regardless if you slip or not, if you fall in a fight, that whatever happens after that happens after that.
Let me say the part that Lush can't say, Brandon. When you in a room full of You having a fight and you slip, you know you gonna hear, oh shit, oh he got that's we come from this, bro. It's not a big deal. Y'all kicked it off for us for real. That was a great introduction to the stream. You guys got it popping for us. It was more eyes on us, which ultimately led to me being in this seat. I fuck with you, brother. You know how it goes.
But you're telling me that I gotta chill when I literally this morning I posted the AI where it shows me falling on the ground and catching on fire and laying out. I reposted that on my story. I reposted the Brandon Slayer shirt on my story. I shouted out Mikey and told everybody I'm cool with him. How am I taking this bad? I don't really care about it. It doesn't.
No, he's not taking it bad. He's just calling out Adam for having too much to say and not enough action behind it, which is 100% true. Brandon's not taking it bad at all. He's showing love to Mikey. He did repost all those things, but at the same time, Adam, you gotta chill, big dog. You gotta chill, big dog, because you, my friend, are a Mark. You hold the L, big dog. That's all he's saying. Two things can be true.
Matter, bro.
I think the 5-hour live stream about it kind of makes people feel like you care about it.
It could be for somebody earlier just pointed out you was a good sport though. So like,
I think he was a good sport about it.
Oh, yeah, that was you?
Yeah.
Look, Lush, listen. If I cared about anything, Lush, this is what I would have said. It was Mikey and Ugly Money Niche. They were two of the last ones left. They were standing head to head. Ugly Money Niche said, you tried to take credit for the fight against Brandon. You didn't even touch Brandon. Ugly Money Niche was literally the referee of the fight. He was right in front of us. He saw everything. If I wanted to argue, I would use, and you know what Mikey said? He said, that may be true. He didn't say, no, this and that. He said, that may be true. We don't care, bro. We grew up fading. We grew up throwing them, going body and stuff. That's only excited to nerds on computers who ain't never did nothing physical. And the white boys who co-sign them.
It seems like there's been a lot of it.
Ouch. And the white boy, let me see, boy would be Adam. Hold the L. Just letting you guys know what's going on here. Lush, despite the fact that he is white, is not the white boy. He is a smoker. So that's him, smoker. Hold the S. We finna just make sure you know the difference between white boy, Adam, smoker, Lush. Just so you know the difference.
Analysis, like frame by
Because they're both white. So I just wanted everybody to not be confused.
frame. You feel me? Like, fools are getting down.
Yeah, you can't help you can't blame us for thinking it's funny that you're doing like a ton of content about it. I mean, you could have just like not even said anything, but instead you're like posting about it in your story over and over. You're doing all this analysis on live stream, which I don't blame you because you're a content creator. So it's like, it's just such an obvious thing to make content about. And I'm sure that if I were to watch the full 5.5 hour live stream, then it probably wasn't all about the fight, but you know, it's still like, you know, pretty funny from our perspective, just that this content exists in the first place.
The stream was really us exposing that Almighty was actually in PC. He had the blue wristband, and that means you were a keep away. You were in protective custody.
Hey, bro. The blue wristband don't mean you're in protective custody, bro.
Ooh. The blue wristband, literally on my life, on my
No. That just mean you're a keep away, bro. Listen. I think that Golden State Warrior, that gold band is some PC shit.
Just so you have the Rolex, the Rollies.
If your shit like Canary Gold.
I have people go watch the show. I have people.
Hey, look. Listen. I've been in the county. I had a K2, K3, K4 band, and they was all blue. That just mean I went to court, got into it. The police didn't want to send us to the hole. They made us keepaways. They didn't feel like doing no paperwork, I guess.
The blue wristband either mean that you are a threat to others or there are those who are a threat to you. It is a keep away wristband. I will put $1,000 on this to anybody who wants to challenge me.
That don't mean you PC. You want to bet 1,000?
Listen, we could bet listen.
Like a bunch says, shit, I got 1,000. You want to bet 1,000?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. It means either you are a threat to others or they need to keep you away from others because they are a threat to you. We had about 10 people.
Hey, is Young and Hefe snoring into the microphone? Listen. Young and is snoring. Bro, sleep, listen.
Listen to what I'm saying. It means either you are a threat to others or they need to keep you away from others because they are a threat to you. We had about 10.
That nigga snoring. That nigga Young Hefe right now is literally on no jumper, bro. Sleep. Z's. That nigga Young Hefe. Wait, those bad Z's. Let me do a better Z. Young Hefe is asleep. That nigga's gone right now. Hilarious.
Hey, well, let's bet the 1,000, because my thing is, because if you PC, your band is not blue.
Listen, I'm gonna say it one more time. If your band is blue in LA County Jail,
You're keep away from somebody.
Listen, man, I got the receipts. I can literally, you can look it up right now. AI. I have people calling in who just got out the county.
Hey, listen,
ChatGPT is not always the most reliable.
Yeah, chat is wrong this time.
Listen,
Hey,
man.
if me and Ann seen each other in the county jail in class, like the Spartans, and they give him a band, let's say K3 and one, let's say K4, they just didn't feel like doing no paperwork and sending us to the hole, so they just made us keepaways. That don't mean Ant's scared of me, or I'm scared of him, or we threats to each other.
Munchie, listen, I'm gonna say this one more time. The blue band means you're a keep away. Either you are a threat to others where you will hurt them, you need to have your cuffs covered because you're just a crazy ass dude, or you are potentially a threat, or other people are a threat to you. I can say it a million times.
You use the word PC though, bro.
Listen, it is a keep away. That means either you went and said, I don't want to be around people who can hurt me, or either they said, no, this guy is going to hurt somebody. When it comes to suspect, ain't nobody thinking he's going to hurt nobody, so it has to be the opposite.
So
All right, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you, Brandon. It just kind of feels like
My boy Young Hefe said, "I'm gonna go ahead and catch me some Z's." Y'all not talking about this. Is how you know the conversation is not relevant to Young and Hefe. Bro, really full blown took a DW flame in the middle of the podcast.
like we could put the almighty obsession and the 5-hour live stream about getting knocked on your
Here goes the thing too. Almighty brings up Brandon just as much as Brandon brings up Almighty.
butt in like kind of a similar bucket of like you just sort of like overly fixating on certain things that especially stuff of this nature, and it's just like I feel like it's kind of like unbecoming to the audience, and that it's just sort of I don't know. I mean,
Is this what a narcissist is? ADAM22. Narcissistic as fuck. Expecting somebody to go upside your head one good time. Because I guarantee in face-to-face conversation, he wouldn't talk to Brandon like that because he has a legitimate fear of Brandon. And you could tell by, like, you could tell he has a fear of Brandon when Brandon was like, man, basically shut up talking if you ain't trying to get cracking and come back, shut up. And then he shut up. Pretty much. You feel me?
I guess it's like the stuff you learn in the sort of like red pill, like right-wing spaces online, but it feels kind of like over the top.
Why do you keep trying to use bird brain psychology, Adam? That might work on some Negroes. It don't work on me. You are literally talking about it. You've been talking about it for 3 days. You're obsessed with it because it brings you money.
How much time do you think I spent talking about it so far?
I've talked about it every day since Saturday. So today's Tuesday. So the last 3 days, you definitely made profiteer off of this. So the obsession is real.
I did call you so you could get your own narrative off.
I don't care about that. This is the same thing white people did after they took all the oil and resources out of the ground.
Hey, he's cold with it, though. He's cold with it, bro. He hit us with 3 smooth transitions at this point.
Can y'all listen to me for a second? White people took all the resources out of the ground, and as soon as other people came and tried to capitalize on it, they said, "Oh, we need to regulate this to save the environment." It's the same thing, Adam.
Yeah,
you want to get your money, but you don't want nobody to get theirs on it.
Right, yeah, this definitely feels like that.
It is that. It might be people who are not intelligent enough to understand it, but it definitely...
No, he's making a good point, though. Brandon's cooking right now. All Adam can do is laugh it off uncomfortably because he's, white privilege, but, there's that.
Is that.
Let us not forget that Young and Hefe is still asleep.
For sure, dude. So who's...
But I love y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Brandon.
Wow.
Bro, that's some whack junior shit, bro. He just got all his narratives off and then said, all right, I'll call you right back.
Bro, he put Young and Hefe to sleep.
Like,
I feel like that's the first time he ever got off the phone willingly. Don't you feel like he's always ready to talk forever, and that was just like
Young and is still asleep.
Yeah.
He said he was fresh out of the volleyball game. His daughter was like, bruh.
I don't even want to do anything to wake him up. I just want him to see it later and just realize.
I wanted to bet the 1,000 because that ain't what that mean. Just because you got a blue band on, don't mean you know PC. That ain't what that mean, bro.
Bro is snoring into the microphone. That is crazy.
How's he like?
Look, I'm down. I personally like having Brandon on the show. I think he's fire. I also understand that the Tuesday show is more of a vibe, and it's about just having fun than anything else. Than more so proving points. And
to me, it's like, yeah, there's like a level of combativeness that just comes with being on a podcast with him that is definitely good to a certain extent. Like when he brings up,
you just don't like Brandon because he challenges you and he calls you out on your colonistic behaviors. I like that one, colonistic behaviors. And how you instigate and you want to be a nigga when it's time to be a nigga, but then when it's time to be a nigga, you want to go ahead and be white and call the police. So how can you talk about a fade when we're putting the opportunity to have one, you decide to call the police? So yeah, Brandon is making a good point. King Pill kind of pushed you and you threatened to call the police. These niggas in there really throwing hands and you got all this to say and all these jokes, but when it was time for you to actually do your Dougie, you threatened to call the police. So you should probably just you know, just hold the L. You feel me? That's all you got to do.
Him debating the white supremacist dude or whatever, that was great. That was like him in prime form, you know. Like I think he really shined in that environment. But it's like on this show, I feel like people really want more of like friends hanging out type vibe, and with him, it's like very adversarial, and it's just like a little over the top from my perspective, at least.
Yeah, well,
no, nobody thinks it's over the top but you because you're the only one he's calling out on their colonistic behaviors.
You know, that's the good part about having a diverse cast of characters.
Notice how none of the black people in the room are uncomfortable and how Luscious learned to shut up.
There's definitely a lot of places for that he can fit in if he wants to over here, right? Like,
yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to just put him and Moose Man together every week.
Moose Man.
They got to go at it. They got to go at it for sure. We got to see that one.
What about...
All right, man, we about to the next one. Y'all know the deal's right out to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. I've been waiting until it's free. We are go.
Change the way you walk, conversations in the bank probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I will never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once, you showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. 6 bloods in and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and if we go some more rounds, it's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take the pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina sister wives, cause the shit can get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a trailer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 when these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me alone. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous.